Good evening. It's going to be a long night for a lot of us. If you have power right now, be prepared because it might go out in the next few hours. This is likely going to be the biggest storm of the season, at least so far. This is a live look from our traffic cams. Rain and wind pounding the region. We have a lot to get to. Let's start with Jeff Ranieri. And Jeff, this is widespread with a lot of trouble spots. Take it away.
Yeah, it certainly is. Just as expected, the storm front, the atmospheric river, is now starting to move in, and we're seeing these very heavy bands of rainfall for a good part of the Bay Area. We'll get you to Storm Ranger, our mobile Doppler radar, and you can see the yellow and orange. That's indicating some of that heavier rain. As we get a closer look, you can see over San Francisco, it's moving off towards the east. That's going to keep that heavy rain for you definitely through 11:32 there in West Oakland. Off more to the east, we'll see it pick up in Concord here by 11:16 tonight. And then down to the south, one of the biggest concerns has definitely been the Santa Cruz Mountains, and it is going strong. In fact, a brand new flood warning looks like it has been issued right now. This is live data coming in, a flash flood warning until 4:45 in the morning tomorrow due to the threat of mudslides and some fast moving water. So if you evacuated from that area, of course, it definitely was for good cause. You can see as we move through tomorrow morning, 1 o'clock, the storm front is right over the East Bay and the peninsula. We'll see it slowly push to the south by 3 o'clock in the morning, but we're really in the worst of it right now, right through 3 a.m. There's a lot of stuff we're tracking with this storm as we head through the next 6 hours. We'll talk more about these rainfall totals and what we need to happen tomorrow with this storm system to see these totals go even higher. I'll talk more about that in about 15 minutes.
Okay, plenty more to go. Thank you, Jeff. We'll see you shortly. Let's bring in Terry McSweeney now in the North Bay for us in Rohnert Park. Terry, when did it get nasty where you are, and what are you seeing?
About 8:39, it went from a regular old rain to kind of what we're seeing now. It's been much worse than this at times. You got wind, you got rain. That's why the Sonoma County Emergency Operations Center is going full tilt right now. And that's why they had to send the Rohnert Park police and firefighters out here to the Rancho Verde Mobile Home Park because there's a woman out here, 89-year-old Marge Heath, and a tree was blown right down on top of her bedroom. You can see it right here. Not only was her carport covering wiped out, but that tree came down and pushed the roof of that mobile home right down over her in her bedroom. She's 89. She's wheelchair bound, folks. She's okay. You see her being rolled out there. We talked to her. She's in good spirits. I say, would you like to say something to the camera? She said, well, plenty. But she didn't have much to say when we pressed her on it, and that's okay. She's healthy. She's not hurt. That's what counts. Up the road in Santa Rosa, fire crews are running all over the place. Up on Ware Road, downed power lines, the arcing you can see there, the electricity up there on the left-hand side of your screen, very busy. The Santa Rosa fire marshal says the first problem was the strong winds, then came the deluge, incredible amounts of rain. Now the concern is the leftover debris from the glass fire, which burned last fall, forming its own moving wall of destruction.
The concerns with that high-intensity rainfall rate is the potential for what we've been hearing about, and that's the debris slides and mud flows. So a lot of efforts gone into helping our community prepare, not only physically with whether it's grass wattles, different types of measures to help control runoff and debris and sediment, especially in and around our burn scar.
So wind, we got rain, and we got the possibility of debris flow, and that is why the Emergency Operations Center, as I mentioned, is in full operation right now up there in Santa Rosa. Police and fire ready to come to the rescue. In fact, they've already done that numerous times tonight. And I want to mention one last thing. Rohnert Park Police getting a big pat on the back from the family of Marge Heath, because not only did they get out here quickly, but they also comforted her. She was very concerned about having to leave her home out here in Rohnert Park. They comforted her, and the family is very pleased. They wanted me to mention it, so I did. Live in Rohnert Park, Terry McSweeney, NBC Bay Area News.
All right, Terry, job well done by everyone out there. Get dry and get warm. We're seeing plenty of downed trees across the North Bay. The Marin County Sheriff's Office tweeting this photo of a tree that crushed a car in Inverness. Thankfully, no one was hurt. We're also seeing downed power lines causing some power outages across our region. This is a real-time PG&E outage map. Good news right now, not many outages, but things are expected to change for the worse in the overnight hours.